I'll post up a post on Facebook, and it'll just say, "We
Hello,
don't know
YouTube.
what you're talking about," but in the letters, I'll have certain ones
Well,
highlighted.
so
The
I don't know.
government.
Hold on, I haven't looked. Jordan might have kept it all correct. No, he didn't. Sweet, never mind.
No, I put up.
We don't know what
whatever
anyone's
you
talking
said.
about.
Exactly.
Hi, YouTube.
What's up?
We weren't
And you'll
talking about
never
anything
know, and
suspicious.
you'll never know what suspicious nonsense we're talking about because it wasn't suspicious.
Because we don't know what it is you're talking about. Look how high I can dab. I'm dabbing straight up. This should be illegal.
Yeah, anybody that dabs in a manner of that such should be illegal.
Yeah. So I'm now a crime.
Yeah.
Hey, Theo,
So we should do weird. No, I'm just kidding. We should do a number real quick. So let's slam out a robot.
97. All right.
Yes, please.
All right, go.
Tell me when.
When.
97.
See, I said when, but really Jordan's in charge, so I don't know if he was ready or not.
I hope he was, because that was a good 97.
That
was a good 97.
It was perfect.
Thank you. I worked really hard on it.
All right.
When I get all up in the mic, I'm going to turn my gain down because I realized it was up and that was probably not good. All right. I can fix that.
No, you don't got to fix it. I already fixed it.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have a gate set up?
What do you mean?
On the audio?
Gate?
Yeah. If we don't, that's fine.
Yes and no. I did at first when we first started doing the whole editing the way that I'm doing it now. But I couldn't quite get the threshold right on the gate.
Okay.
So it was cutting out some of our frequencies.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
I just haven't put more time into figuring out the threshold and getting it to work right.
It's all good.
Why?
I just because I was like I haven't been paying attention to how loud I've been at different points, and if it was something where we had a gate, then I wouldn't have to worry as much.
No,
but we don't have to have it.
A limiter and a multipressor. So
yeah, so we're fine out of it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's get this fucking show on the road, bro.
Yeah, let's rock out. Let's do it.
Bone saws ready. Oh yeah. Even Luna's ready. You heard that?
I did hear that.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and count us in, Bryce, because I enjoy it.
3,
3,
2, 1,
go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm going to go ahead and start this show with a nice, solid sneeze for you. Oh, it's gone because I talked about it.
Yeah,
so
bless you, my child. You'll never sneeze again.
Yeah, thank you. That's what it was for.
Welcome.
I appreciate it. I knew my sneeze wouldn't come out if it knew it was going to be on the podcast because it's a little bitch.
It's a little shy.
So, yeah, welcome to the show, guys. It is episode 97, as the robot said.
Yes,
don't ask us questions about that. And it looks like everybody's here once again. Even got some chat stuff going on,
including my Uncle Theo Ray.
Look at that.
Hey,
what's going on?
What's
up?
Bryce's
the entire cast of Smash. What? Sorry. Everyone's here.
Bryce is super hyped today for reasons, though, that we'll get to later and you guys will love.
I'm excited about it.
Yep. Jordan found his way to his computer this week. Once again, it's amazing.
I did.
And
we really got to move it out of the labyrinth where the fucking Minotaur is. Because I know it can get in the way of like getting there.
Yeah.
It really does. It really does.
Well, I mean, it doesn't help that the Minotaur just wants to find Jordan to make sweet, sweet love to him, but
I mean, who can blame him?
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you.
No.
So,
I have a tough time saying no.
Yeah.
He does.
No, Mr. Minotaur. No.
I don't know. Who knows?
No, Mr. Minotaur.
What else is going on, Jordan?
Yeah.
Not much. Just been working a lot, really. Just finally got to enjoy a full weekend.
Nice.
Oh, nice. What'd you do?
So, not too much. Like, we took my sons to a park today. But yesterday, we were gonna stay home and fucking clean the house and shit. So we were doing that, and then my wife was like, "Oh, let's go to Dollar Tree. I need a couple things, that we can buy really cheap at Dollar Tree." So I'm like, "All right." We decide not to go to the one right at the entrance of my fucking neighborhood because it
why
kind of
not?
sucks.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's like brand new. It's only been open for a few months, but it immediately, like after week 2, went to shit. Like
I mean, that's the Dollar Tree standard.
it kind of is, but there's one up on 535, a few minutes further up, that is not too bad. It's been there for years and years and years.
That's the one the tourists go to.
So hold on. So
Yeah.
I have a question for you. Dollar Tree, and I'll ask you follow-up question. First of all, how crap is this Dollar Tree? Like, explain that to me. What do you mean it went to shit? So like, is it just like dirty?
So,
Does it not have a lot of stuff in it?
It hasn't been cleaned, or what I'm saying, it looks like it hasn't been cleaned since the second day it's been open.
Solid.
Parking lot, sidewalk, or store.
Yeah.
It's always half stocked, and like the lowest of the ghetto people shop there 24/7.
Okay. So my people got it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
the Rocco Dirty Feet.
Yeah.
So the other Dollar Tree that we ended up going to is not really like that. It's pretty clean. They keep it well maintained. It is right in the middle of the Disney tourist belt.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of tourists there, but they
probably make a lot of money there too.
Yeah, those are the locations that they keep.
So
it's almost always packed.
Yeah.
So follow-up question: how long does it take you to get to this other Dollar Tree?
To the other Dollar Tree, maybe a 7-minute drive, like compared to the first one.
It's worth it to be in a better store that's better stocked and cleaned.
Yeah, to be comfortable and enjoy my shopping experience, it's worth the extra 5 minutes. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
So it's only like a 5-minute ride.
Yeah.
All right, I won't rag on you about that.
Yeah, it ain't terrible.
Any more than 10 or 15 minutes to avoid a dirty sidewalk, and I'd have to make fun of you, but
no, I'm not.
I understand, especially if you're going with your kids too, and they'll touch everything. It's nasty.
Nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's true, but it is what it is. But so we go to Dollar Tree, we end up shopping around. We spent like $34 on just bullshit. We got what we needed, and then my son wanted all the toys.
Every toy makes sense.
All the snacks, and that's all fine and dandy. So we get out right next door to this particular.
Hold on, are you in the chat, Jordan?
Huh?
You should be in the chat. Pay more attention.
Oh, you're that ghetto dude? You know what? Actually, yeah, that's true. That's my uncle. He said that he's that ghetto dude, and I can't disagree.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So we go this Dollar Tree. After we're done, right next door is a Dunkin' Donuts. My wife is a big coffee freak, especially Dunkin' Donuts. So she's like, we put the kids in the car. I start the car. She's like, "Can I go get a coffee?" So I'm like, "All right, whatever." I hand her my card. She goes into the Dollar Tree, and I'm just sitting there listening to music. And all of a sudden, a couple minutes later, I see her walk out the Dunkin' Donuts, followed by like 18 people. And they're all crowding around this like one van. I'm like, what no. So I get out of the car. I leave the kids in there. And I walk over. And my wife is like halfway underneath this van.
What?
I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Excuse me. Honey, that's not our car. What? Why?
Yeah, like she's halfway underneath this van. And some other guy, like standing next to the van, is holding her coffee. So I'm like, okay, this is a little weird,
That's more than a little weird. I'm sorry. What? Why is she going under a van and then some dude's just like, yeah, I'll hold your coffee. Climb under the van.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, you don't look like a pussy at all, but that's neither here nor there. So that she comes out from underneath the van and she's holding this big ass possum that has 4 little baby possums.
Nope.
Seriously?
Your wife just wants to go to the hospital to get a fucking rabies shot, huh?
So hold on. So she was like, "Hold my coffee. I'm rescuing this goddamn possum."
That was a hold my beer.
Moment.
Yeah, like 1,000,000%. You are not wrong.
Yeah, her mother used to rescue possums when she was alive. So not all that ordinary. We've rescued
not
a few
all that ordinary.
rescued a few before, but it was only one. You know, this one was the mom and 4 little babies. And I'm
now
not
that's
shitting you.
dangerous, right? Because the mom could.
Yeah, the mom gets
Oh,
pissed.
hold on, let me make it big. Yeah, I was gonna say the mom will get mad at you.
Oh shit.
Only,
yeah, that's
only
funny.
like really if she's like, if you give her reason to piss you off. But she was you can tell she was super exhausted and super hot and dehydrated.
So she was just like,
care.
fucking take me. I don't care anymore.
Yeah. So, and then
these little bastards on my back are not helping.
Right? Exactly. And
I took them to the Dollar Tree and they touched everything. Just fucking end it.
You know what? They probably
Jesus.
did.
Okay.
They probably did touch everything.
Okay.
That's the possums of the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking ridiculous. But so yeah, we ended up doing that. As soon as we got in the car, we turned the AC all the way up, and the mom started cooling down.
So are you gonna? Are you guys eating possum all week or?
No, I ended up freaking taking her to a wildlife refuge all the way up fucking Lake Nona. Or whatever.
Now, how long was that drive?
Like 40 minutes, dude.
Absolutely fucking not. What the hell? It's a possum. You should have just brought it to the fucking woods behind your house and was like, here you go, little possum. And then you could add possum friends.
Yeah, it would have been kind of
and
weird,
not drove 45 fucking minutes.
Yeah, if she didn't have babies, it would have been a different story.
Oh, you softy.
But, you know what?
Yeah,
I respect.
That's not the first
respect
time.
the
It's not gonna be the
decision.
last.
Yeah.
If it ain't a fucking kitten, it's a possum. If it ain't a fucking possum, it's another fucking kitten.
And if it's not another fucking kitten, it's
another fucking possum.
It's another fucking possum. This time with 4 other possums on its back.
Oh man.
And I'm not even joking.
I don't mind possums. See, possums have a bad rap because they're kind of ugly, but they're neat. You know,
they are. Yeah, they're
possums,
they do get a bad rap.
Possums are marsupials. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're like the kangaroos of Florida.
They don't actually regularly carry rabies.
Right.
People are always afraid of them for that, but they don't.
No, but raccoons would be more likely to have
absolutely yeah
rabies
raccoons
than possum. And then and at least if they had it, they would show. Like some animals, like raccoons, for example, they don't. They can carry rabies and not show like that they do.
Yeah, they don't have the symptoms. They're not frothing or anything.
Yeah, so to me, that's fucking way more dangerous.
Oh no, it's a billion percent way more dangerers.
You know, but they're cuter. You know, trash pandas. I think trash pandas are way more cute than
although I still
rats.
personally, I think like little possums are fucking adorable.
I mean, sure. My whole thing is possums try and fucks with me when I'm going to my own trash can. And they want to 1v1 me. And I'm going to win that every time.
Your own driveway.
Yeah, empty phony. Like, you're a possum. My fox can beat you 100%.
He goes outside, throws a controller to the fucking
I'm
possum.
like, let's go there, bitch. Like, I'm a
bitch.
3-stock your ass. Come at me.
Jesus.
You could be whoever you want. I won't even make it fox only. Like, come at me, bruh.
Come at me, bruh.
I'll play fucking Olimar. Fuck you.
Oh, my God.
Like,
you
just
throw
put that.
For those of you that might be lost, this is Bryce challenging a possum to a video game.
Yeah, Smash Brothers.
So
I mean, if the possum wants to fight, that's my arena of choice. Like,
so that's pretty cool. You guys saved that animal like that. I mean, that's neat. I, on the other hand, never seen a possum in my life. Is what your uncle says.
Really?
He's not here in Florida.
He is. He lives right up the road from me. That's a little surprising. He did have a little baby gator in his front lawn a few weeks ago. Thought it was a fucking lizard.
I mean, he's not that far off.
Pet the lizard.
In his defense, it was like bright green.
Yeah.
For some reason.
How small was it?
Look like a giant. Maybe like 3 feet, I think.
Yeah. Okay. It'll bite
baby lizard.
That'll bite your dick off. You got to be careful.
That'll definitely bite your dick off.
100% bite your dick off. Yeah.
I don't care how big. I'm not fucking with an alligator.
Dude, that's like I felt so bad too. So I was at this apartment doing said job, right? And I walk outside of said job and I look, and in this little lake that's like little pond thing, like right behind her apartment, is got to be like a fucking 8 or 9 foot alligator.
Yup.
And I was just and I was like, holy shit. And she's like, no, they said they'll take him out if they're bigger than 4 foot. And she's like, I haven't seen his whole body yet, but I seen it go into the water.
It's
Dude,
an 8-footer.
It was solid. Maybe somewhere between 6 and 8 foot. It doesn't eat you.
Over 4 feet is the main
But the
point.
water line is maybe 3 feet from the end of like the sidewalk part right there, and which is right near her door. Absolutely not. Yeah.
I when I was living by said job, fucking, there were gunshots that went off in the apartment I was living at, and I was freaking the fuck out because I'm like, those are real gunshots. Those aren't the fake kind, like fireworks or something.
Yeah,
like
pop.
And not only that, but I was like, that was like a high-powered rifle. Like that was like a fucking like hunting rifle, like take a deer down type shit. That wasn't like a handgun or a shotgun.
Shoot your dick off from a
I was just like, oh my god, is there a fucking sniper just taking pot shots because he's tired of life? Ends up that they were gator hunters that were called in to take out a gator that had moved into the pond by my apartment.
That's odd that they killed it though. Usually they're catch and release. This wasn't state. This wasn't like wildlife reserve or anything like that, because those are catch and release. These are actual hunters that sold the meat to that would sell meat to the fucking
guys on the side of the street.
No,
like your Swamp House Grill or
Swamp House Grill or Gators Dockside or whatever.
Gators Dockside, yeah.
So it was like that live action dude from A
kinda
or whatever.
Live
action. Live action. All right,
I'm here to shoot some gators live on TV. So yeah, they were licensed hunters, and so instead of calling like the state and being like, "Hey, we got a gator, take animal control, please," they were like, "Hey, Jimbo, you want to make some money?
You want to hunt a gator? I need to bring your gun.
I got the easiest gator shooting fish in a barrel. In this case, a gator in a small pond. Let's make it happen."
Damn it!
My rifle. I'll be there.
Let me get my fucking hunting rifle for that 20-foot shot.
I've had friends, I've had friends that hunt gators when it's like open time, and they would use like a bang stick. So like essentially a long stick
like a spear
with a
like
fucking shotgun round. It's essentially a shotgun round.
Well,
but you smack them in the back of the neck where that soft spot is back there, or on the side of it, or however the fuck you do it. And Kerplowski.
Yep.
But yeah, no, talk about hearing weird shit in the neighborhood. Remember that I told you the other night, last week we went to the fair, right?
Yeah.
When we were pulling in the driveway, my wife swears that she seen a super large glowing light dropping down like behind the trees and then just disappearing. She was so convinced that we went driving for. I still haven't found anything. I don't know.
Aliens.
So probably aliens from the Puerto government catches and cuts up iguanas and sells it in South American countries. That's gross.
Actually,
it's weird.
It's not.
But
gross.
I've heard.
Iguanas,
I was gonna say I've heard it's good.
Tasty.
Yeah. But don't mistake a fucking alligator for an iguana, because while I've been whipped by a pretty large iguana and that fucking hurt. Right?
Yeah, they're like little whips, like actual whips.
Yeah,
they'll break the skin and shit.
Yes, dude, I had like a purple ass fucking bruise. It hurt bad. But a gator will, I mean, like we said before,
grab and tear, and then you have one less arm.
Yeah, or a penis.
Penis. Smooth.
Yeah, smooth. Now you look.
You will be.
Now you look like a fucking pen doll.
After that,
Oh, we just attached brains there. Yeah,
mind free.
It's funny that you were doing that. You have a day off, so you're like, oh, I guess we're going shopping with the wife. I had a day off today, right?
Right.
Went shopping with the wife.
Oh, nice.
So we went to the flea market in Daytona, and my kids, especially my youngest, has never been to the flea market, or at least that she can remember being to the flea market. Like it was. You guys have been there, right? And those of people who maybe haven't been to the flea market, it's really busy. Lots and lots of people in stores and food and smells. And
they have like
people
fucking
and all kinds of shit.
Like lettered hallways of just shops.
Oh yeah, because it's so much.
It's so much that I have it organized.
You don't need, but you buy anyway.
Dude, Chloe's face was just like, the whole time. Like she was just like, what is going on right now?
It's
To
like
the
that
point where it
scene
was
in
making
Indiana
her
Jones.
nervous. She's like, I don't know where to go.
Just stand next
Nobody
to
ever
me.
knows. Just walk.
Yeah.
Well, that's the beauty of the flea market. Is it's like a treasure trove of shit, right?
It is a treasure trove of shit.
And you just start looking, and eventually you find the one thing that's not as shit, and you're like, wow.
It's slightly
Yeah,
less.
but some stuff that's not
Amazing.
shit expensive though.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
there was some cool paintings like you'll come across sometimes, but they're expensive. Like art, like you come across art, it's expensive. You'll come across some cool stuff for the house or whatever, but
There's always one guy selling like 30 types of machete.
Oh, you know what? Yeah,
So there
I
we
bought
came
my
across
knife for work at the fucking flea market.
Well, we came
Yup.
across several knife shops. Skylar, my oldest daughter, was telling me she wanted a knife. I started looking into them, but she was like, "No, I don't. These aren't really what I want." The
She wants a
reason
boot knife.
I don't know what she wants, but I'm, whatever.
She wants a knife she can hide in her boot. In fact, she wants a boot that has a zipper pocket that can put the knife in. So at any point, she can just unzip the zipper pocket, pull out the knife.
If we're being honest, right? She's about to be 15. She'll be 16. She'll be, she's a young girl. I produced pretty children. So, I want her to have a knife to stab a motherfucker if come down to it, and some pepper spray to shove
definitely pepper spray
right up
to
your
go into
fucking face.
Well, into the knife wound.
Yeah, stab wound, pepper spray right into it. Like how you have the little tip on the WD-40 bottle.
Yeah.
Right,
Put
and it's like a little straw. You fucking slide the straw in.
I heard burning the wound cauterizes it, and this ain't gonna heat it up, but it'll burn.
Yeah. God, could you imagine how much that would hurt? You'd probably
that would be fucking no bueno.
Yeah, you'd pee
That's like electric white hot where your eyes flash to where you can't see.
Yeah.
You know what? Speaking of cool, I don't want to derail you. Speaking of cool, useless shit that you'll never need.
Okay.
I didn't buy it. My father-in-law bought it for us.
Your only chance.
I have to go get it. Keep going. I'll be right back.
Okay. So essentially the reason we were at the flea market, now once I finally got my kids like focused and yes, it's cool. Yes, there's so much stuff, and yes, if it's cheap, I'll buy it for you. I don't care.
Yeah.
Right? We were
Did
there.
You send the iPhone case? Fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. But no, she looked at those iPhone cases and she was like, I don't want one of those.
Yeah.
Like, she knows what's good.
Yeah.
But dude, we were there for darts. Okay. So I don't know if you know this, but me and my wife bought a dartboard not too long ago.
Really?
Yeah. It's a decent like electronic board though. It's not a cork.
Oh shit!
Nothing.
Nice.
And it's pretty cool too. It's got like a little cabinet case and stuff that looks nice on the wall.
So this is like a legit fucking setup. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So here I'll pause on my dartboard for just a second. Well, actually, here, hold on, Jordan, hold your horses. 2 more seconds.
Okay.
We've been playing a lot of darts and we're slowly getting better. And we decided the problem and the reason that we're having issues aiming, it just must be these shit darts we're using. Right?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you want the ones that come in the special case you build when you're ready to use, and then
so we went and I got we went and found a dart guy there, looked at some darts. He was cool, had like a dartboard that you could test them and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
He had us throw these tiny little darts that looked like fucking darts out of a dart gun.
Blowgun darts, yeah.
But you throw them and it was weird. It was hard to throw them, because they're tiny.
Yeah.
So bought some darts, right? They're cool. The backs of them spin and shit. Like,
nice.
Their weight's good. Bring them home.
Still can't fucking
and I'm still pretty fucking mediocre.
You're like, damn it! I thought throwing money at the problem would fix it.
That's what I thought.
You mean I actually have to get good? Shit.
So hold on. So I get darts. My wife gets darts. Skylar gets darts. Right. Chloe got some flights for her darts because she already had some here, some purple ones. Right. Yes. And I'm throwing them, and they're better. They do fly a little more straight, but I don't throw straight.
Yeah.
Right. So we play a game of darts. Skylar kicks all of our ass. I'm like, what? She hasn't even been playing. Now, this was just like playing like a countdown game,
I mean, her hand-eye coordination must be crazy with all that volleyball.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, and I think
that's-
whether she realizes it or not, I think that's kind of what it was.
Yeah.
I'm a little getting a little better. I will keep everybody up to date on how much I suck at things every time I try them new. I'm not sure what next thing I'm going to throw money at to be better.
Yeah.
But I failed at darts. Anyway,
yeah, it's not gonna work.
come at me. I'll still beat you in a game of cricket.
1v1 me.
Cricket.
Cricket?
Fuck.
You play cricket?
Yeah.
Who are you? That's not very Del Rocco of you.
What do you mean?
When-
No.
When did you
like,
start
on the-
playing?
on the dartboard?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
you're talking about croquet.
No, I was talking cricket, the English version of fucking like baseball.
Yeah.
With the
Oh
flat bat.
yeah, yeah. Hey, let's play
Cricket.
that.
Yeah,
I'll play that all day
sure.
long.
Let's do it.
I want to
Absolutely.
try. I've always wanted to try
Glass
those flat
building,
bats.
though, please.
I'm in.
Oh, that would be
Absolutely.
so great.
That's a
Glass
given.
building.
That's a
Yeah.
given.
He who is without sin cannot throw the first stone.
No,
Well, I can
seriously.
hit it with a flat bat. Wham!
Yeah, yeah. No, the game that I'm talking about, maybe it's called something different. Like I said, I don't really know.
It might be called cricket. I'm not
You have to hit like 15 through 20
Mhm.
and then bullseyes.
Yeah.
And the reason that I'm better at that is because other people are really not good at that. So it gives me a chance to throw a lot more.
So you
There
just
you
bang
go.
on
It's
the
like
table and shit.
I'm mediocre, but I'm like in that mediocre curve. Whereas
Whatever,
other people
I
have really
thought-
good or really
You know
bad.
your
Yeah.
spectrum.
Because you get
I
more
thought I was
shots,
gonna
you're
buy some fucking
consistent.
darts though. Seriously, I thought I was gonna buy some fucking darts. I was gonna throw the fucking dart, and the dart was gonna go where I fucking told it.
And you're just like, bam! Look, I figured
Doesn't
it
work
out.
that way.
FYI, not how that works. Anyway, Jordan, you said you were gonna go because there was something ridiculous
That someone bought.
that somebody
That you had
bought.
to
You
go
had to go
grab.
run and get it, and that's how excited you were. Show me
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Not ridiculous, but it's fucking cool. So check this out.
Okay.
What is that? A full set of samurai armor? Whoa! Wait, what?
Check that out.
Is
I
that
can't
fucking
you put it in
dragon?
the put it. Hold on, I'm gonna bring your camera up full screen.
That is a fucking
Yes.
dragon.
Yeah, so
That is
that's
sick as
cool.
shit.
Dragon made out of fucking tools and rebar
And-
and,
yeah.
screws and shit.
Yeah, that's really
It's
cool.
It's like
So-
the hardcore like fucking
Yeah.
biker sculptures.
yeah, that's pretty sick. So
They
give
killed someone
a
with that. That tail is insane.
give a good detailed explanation for people who are watching or who aren't watching the video.
So if you're not watching this, it's a big ass dragon. Like
Big ass fucking
full-
dragon.
Full Game of Thrones style dragon. Wings spread magnificently. It's
Fire coming out of
sheet
the
metal
mouth.
Yeah, fire coming out of the mouth, which is, I guess, copper wire is what it feels like.
It looks like copper wire.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
There's long ass screws. There's actually some springs that make up the body here. And
Yeah.
it's screws, nuts, and bolts. His entire, like, I guess what would be his skeleton, his like spine and his arms and shit, all the way down his tail.
tail.
His entire tail is.
So what would you call this?
rebar.
Like industrial art?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I always called them biker sculptures because everyone I've seen who's made one of these looks like a fucking badass biker.
It's a biker sculpture. All right.
yeah, the dude that we bought it off of kind of did.
How much
Yeah.
was that?
He had no teeth.
You know,
but-
don't tell me. I don't even
look
want to
like
know. I don't actually
Huh?
want to know.
No, this is $65.
Oh,
Really?
That's
That's
not
it?
bad. That's good.
That's really good for something
How
like that.
tall do you think it is?
Tail to nose. That's how you measure a dragon. Tail to tip of
Everybody
nose.
knows.
3 feet.
Hell yeah, dude.
Damn, dude.
That
It's
thing
got
is
some weight too.
sick.
Like that's at least 20 pounds.
No, I believe it. I believe it. Just
Now,
because
do you-
rebar is fucking.
Do you keep
Yeah.
that
Gnarly
at a
heavy.
centralized location in your house? Somebody like, so you know how like a lot of people have like a baseball bat? Somebody kicks in the door, you got a baseball bat. Do you have like, I will beat you with my rebar dragon?
No,
Because it's basically a battle axe.
I'm
It
not
really
entirely
is.
Sure how I would swing this without impaling my own hand, but
Sometimes.
right.
You know
now,
what?
Right. Sometimes it's worth it. You know.
Grab it by the head, swing, and hit him with the tail.
Oh, there you go.
That's a good point. But
Just throw it at him.
Right now, I don't have a centralized location for it. I am planning on putting it in my room. I just have to make the space for it. So it's been sitting on my kitchen table.
You know what? The kitchen table.
Kitchen table.
That's a
yeah.
power move.
In
That is
fact, what
power.
you should do is you should get like a thing it stands on. in the center of your kitchen table, and that's just where it goes. Like
like my year
like
round.
it has a bird cage stand.
Table thing. Yes. Centerpiece.
Centerpiece. There you go.
There you go. Look at us.
You guys did it.
And we're fancy.
I'm in.
So,
fun and fancy free, boys.
Fun and fancy free. All right. So
What the fuck?
You're a fucking weirdo, dude.
Yeah.
I can't help it. Says the guy with a giant metal pet dragon.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
That's just what
I
normal
am
people
jealous. I think I probably have a dragon over here somewhere.
No,
do. You got some dragon envy.
doctors.
That's what you got.
Yeah, you got dragon envy. You have a bunch of doctors, a fucking phone booth.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, I want a metal dragon.
Listen, I can get in my fucking
You
TARDIS
have
and
an
I can
oven
go get a real
infinity
one.
gauntlet.
I do. Don't use
Although
it in
I'm
the
jealous
oven,
of
though.
that. I'm not even gonna.
Don't
I
use it in the oven.
I love that it doesn't work in the oven.
You
because they didn't
cannot
put-
use it.
They didn't
So-
put asbestos in it, so it burns your hand.
So right, like if you're
It's
watching
not
a
a real-
video, it's right here. It's behind me in the corner is a oven mitt gauntlet. That's the infinity gauntlet. It's actually wrong too.
But
It
that
is.
goes in the wrong place.
Well, the stones are in the wrong place because this came in the loot crate. We talked about this. It came in the loot crate before the movie ever came out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the stones are wrong. And if you use it in the oven, it will melt and burn your fucking hand.
Yep.
It was recalled. You were supposed to send it back for like something else. And I was like, absolutely not. This is
I just
awesome.
won't use it. Except for cool ass costumes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I brought it to work
He
with
needs
me
some
for a
cool
little bit.
stuff in his house. He should get a dragon.
Get a dragon.
You know
bro.
what? It's probably safe for like hot bowls of soup.
I mean,
Yeah.
like it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that I don't think it would melt, right? You know, joking around. I think it just transfers heat really well.
It transfers heat
So,
because
like,
there's
if you
asbestos
use
in
it to
the fiber.
take something out of the microwave, you'd probably be fine. If you grabbed a 450 degree oven rack,
your
gonna,
hand's dead.
hand's gonna catch on fire. So, so I think it requires some common sense, sort of, probably. You know,
Which is why they recalled it.
mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because there isn't a such thing as common sense. It's not a real thing.
Yeah,
true.
You have badass game theory. So I mean, I would.
My uncle said he needs some cool stuff in his house. After I said that, I remembered he's got a. I hope he doesn't mind that I'm about to say this.
Well, it's not like don't say where he lives. Jesus.
No, I'm not gonna say where he lives, but
my uncle has cool things. He lives at 117. No. Oh man, I hope 117 is not in your address.
I don't think so. I don't actually know. I just know where he lives. I don't know his address.
Oh shit.
But it's super cool. It's like a theater room. He's got a big ass projector screen. He's got his fucking most comfortable seats I've ever sat in.
Always has the window unlocked for some reason on the east side. No alarm system. Just really great setup.
I think he said he was going on vacation next week.
Yeah, and he couldn't afford a house sitter, so
yeah. Anyway, don't rob him.
Yes, that does sound like a fucking. I'm jealous of a theater room.
Yeah, that's pretty
dude,
sick.
I hate going to his house because I see it.
Because you get theater,
and I'm reminded of the fact that I don't have that.
Yeah.
I don't even have anything close to that.
Opinion.
It just makes me sad inside.
And so has anybody, you know, because like, does he have a projector? Is it a projector screen that he uses?
Yes.
So I've been thinking about why not just getting a 4K projector and doing like one of the walls that it goes on, like in that stuff that's like
there's
reflective
a special
for it.
paint you could do and everything. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know who did that? VP. He has a projector set up in his house.
Really?
And it is fucking cool as shit.
See, I want to do that, and then
you should talk to him about that because like how it's set up and everything. He did the paint on the wall and everything. Mm-hmm. It looks so cool. And whenever he plays like fucking, I was watching them play FIFA. I don't give a shit about FIFA.
Yeah,
I'm not a sports game guy. I'm not a sports ball guy. Like I'll watch hockey because it's boxing on ice. But like everything
boxing
else,
on ice, got it.
Yeah. Like I'm down for that, but like sports ball, I'm not really interested in. I was fucking in it because the game was here, so I might as well get hyphy. It was like going to a, because when you go to a sports game, like even if you don't care about the sport, you get hyphy because everyone else.
Yeah, because you're in the
there.
event, you're breathing you're there.
So
yeah,
I
for
was
sure,
there,
for sure.
5 feet away, courtside seats, not a court, but courtside seats to this fucking soccer pitch, and I was just, it was cool as shit.
So I will say this, that I have seen bad now. For a normal gamer, and for me especially, I'm sure it would be more than okay. But I have seen stuff where projection gaming is not a good idea for whatever the reason.
If you don't have the right setup, sure.
That's what it
like
is.
If you don't set it up correctly, of course it's going to look like shit.
No, I don't think look like shit. I don't think it has anything to do with how it looks. I think it has something to do with
delay.
Yeah, I'd have to look it up. Yeah, I'd have to look it up. But I don't think it'd be something I'd ever notice.
No, I don't think so, to be honest with you. Like, I was over there. It was either last week or the week before last to drop off some food. And my uncle, even with lights on, it's 120 inches. And
he has lots of lumens.
Yes, lots of lumens.
Yeah.
And it looks incredible. Like, he put on the Division 2. And I felt like I was in the game. And then he's got fucking surround sound with the satellite things in it. Oh, man. It's incredible.
That's sick.
But you can't tell that there's a delay. You don't. It's not blurry at all. It's incredible.
Where and is his projector mounted on his ceiling?
I can't remember. I don't think so. Is it?
Or is it? Oh, he's here. So I'm only curious because it's been something that I've been really thinking about, because I can go from, it's perfect.
Yes.
So I can go from like the 50, whatever it is, 55 TV that I have, right, to like the whole freaking wall.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he's got. Fucking 120 inches. It's ridiculous.
Now, does during the day, if there's a window that's near, does it easily wash? I don't know.
It all depends on the
lumens. You can't really tell, but he has
the lumens. They got all the lumens.
The lower the lumens, the easier it is to wash.
So much fucking lumens. All right,
but
so
no, not for him. He doesn't have that issue.
No.
Speaking of the lumens, we're gonna take a short break.
Yeah, real quick.
Little lumen break. And we're gonna
gotta go to the little lumen room.
I gotta go to the little lumen room. That sounds funny to say. Say it fast.
Right?
Lumen room.
Little lumen room.
Little lumen room. While you guys try to say little lumen room, we're gonna take a quick break.
Yeah.
All righty.
Little lumen room.
All right, breaks there. So I'm pretty. I think I need some fruit snacks.
You child.
It's time to play the game. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did you hear his explanation of what he's gonna be doing?
What I'm gonna be doing for y'all? I will. Well, he's gonna hear it in a second when we come back.
Yeah. So don't even tell him, because I want him to. I want him to be happy.
We're gonna get your reactions right then and there, because
Yeah.
we're gonna play a little game.
Little lumen room.
Want to play a game?
All right, let me.
There's a key inside your urethra.
Oh, Jesus.
You gotta pee it out. That's the game. Look, I was really tight on time.
It's like, you ever had a kidney stone?
Yeah. You didn't give water to people and they got kidney stones. Now you're gonna pass the kidney stone to freedom. Piss out that key.
You're an idiot.
You have 5 minutes before the bomb goes off.
Jesus.
Tick tock. Tick tock. Mr. Saw, are you sure that I don't have anything in there. I'd notice. It's that would hurt. So
Mr. Saw?
Mr. Saw, are you sure you didn't mix up the games? Is your name Randall? No. Nope. It's Jordan. Oh shit. Hold on. Damn it.
What address am I at?
Yeah.
Fuck! I used
Jordan,
Maps.
What is the most recent thing you did that would be bad, and I could like make a trap thematically that matters for your particular situation? I may have lost my notes, and it's imperative.
I
to
left
your
you like this. Bye.
I see. Well then, I guess I'm just playing a game by myself. I guess I'm gonna play with myself. Mr. Saw, you have a key in your urethra. Somehow. Shit, all my victims left. Not my fault, all the victims left.
It would be funny if you held us. So he holds up a mirror and he looks at it, right? And he's like,
We're gonna play a game.
"We're gonna play a game."
You trick people into killing themselves, maybe.
While I was sleeping, I put a key in my own urethra.
As punishment for all the limbs you've taken. I've taken.
How would he do it?
You
I
know,
don't even know. Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right.
Because I want to come back from Beak.
While you do that, I'm going to explain to everyone how he would do it. So Saw has a network of people that he works with, right? Jigsaw is constantly manipulating people, getting them to do his bidding. It's just a thing he does. So if he was to play a game on himself, he would probably take some sort of medication that has a symptom of amnesia, temporary amnesia, like Ambien, just fuck ton of Ambien, and then just go loopy for a while. And then he would hire somebody, and by hire, I mean blackmail with murder, to put the key in his urethra. Here's my thing. How do we know that Jigsaw isn't just high on Ambien like 90% of the time? He does look sleepy, which granted, cancer, you're going to be tired, but like he looks super sleepy. And all of his traps give me really weird Ambien walrus vibes. Like, you have to be high on Ambien to think of some of the shit he's thought up. Also, all right, just mini rant here because it's break and that's my thing. The Saw movies are bullshit for a number of reasons. One of the biggest things that bothers me about them is how the fucking Jigsaw is just like, I don't kill people. I help them live. No. Putting someone in a death trap and then telling them to cut their fucking arm off or they're going to die. That's you killing them. That's not them killing themselves. Oh, you have to kill the other person or you won't live. All right. That's also, you're killing that other person. The person in the trap may have killed the other person, like the action, but it's because of you. So you're the one who gets charged, not that person.
Wait, what?
Yes, I agree.
I'm just mad at the Saw movie, so I was just doing a little thing because like that whole bit made me remember that those movies give me a fucking aneurysm.
So real quick, this will be just for the YouTubes.
Just
My
for
uncle sent me
you,
some pictures to
YouTubes.
show you guys.
Oh, the projector and stuff? Nice. Let's do
Yes.
it.
So this is the projector. All right. He's got it on the menu screen for Division 2. You see that?
Damn. Yeah, that's huge.
That is
Right,
insanely
fucking
large.
And then this is his setup. He's got his PlayStation there, and those are the fucking chairs. Dude. Most comfortable chairs you'll ever sit in your life.
Dude.
Oh, that's sick.
They look almost like theater chairs because they
Hey,
got
lower
that big
your
red
lower
higher-
your screen brightness all the way down.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Like they look like they belong in a
That's
fucking
pretty
red
fucking awesome.
a red lounge.
In
What are
the
those
back,
called?
in the left and right corners, you'll see like little black boxes there. Those are the fucking surround sound satellite units.
Yeah.
So you hear footsteps and you actually feel like they're fucking right next to you. It's
Really?
ridiculous. Yeah.
Creepy.
I want to do a horror game marathon
That's a
with
better
VR in that setup. Freak everyone the fuck out.
That'd be incredible. Like playing Outlast or something
Yes.
on that setup with that surround sound.
Little pig, little pig.
I would completely ruin those chairs
because you'd shit yourself all
yes,
over.
I would shit my
Yeah,
pants.
no, 1,000,000%. Like, I'm sorry, satellite surround sound VR Outlast. No, that ain't it, Chief.
Don't sign me up.
Like, if you sign me up, I need a waiver signed by you saying you don't care if I shit on your furniture.
Yeah,
I'm not responsible for my bodily functions in this time. It's not my fault.
He's got the VR too, so we could make that happen too.
Bruh. Gotta make it dry.
Yeah, and he's got fucking green screen too, so we'd make it look sick. An entire wall.
Hell yeah.
I just want to record Bryce playing this game like this. I don't volunteer as tribute because
in the fucking Spook Lounge.
Yeah, I ain't doing it.
Welcome to the Spook Lounge.
He said I ain't doing it.
Yeah, I'll do it. I will do it.
Regular on my fucking TV. You think I'm gonna play?
I don't afraid of nothing.
Fuck.
So I'll do it, but I will need that waiver. Not responsible for shitting on your chairs. It's not my fault. But this has been a fantastic break. But I will literally cry.
Right, let's bring back.
If we can't
No, we're
get
coming back right now.
I'm so hyped.
We'll come back. Here, let me start recording.
Tell me when we are the recording.
Yes, please.
And we are back.
Awesome. Welcome back from break. It was interesting. If you're curious what we did, I'm not going to tell you. You'll have to go back and find out.
Yeah, you gotta.
The only hint is
honestly,
we
for
played a
this
little
episode, You
game.
need to check out the YouTube
Yeah.
video.
The only hint I'll give you, if you leave Bryce alone long enough, shit just gets weird on its own.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Oh
But,
shit! So I peed my pants a little bit, got another drink, ate like 9 fruit snacks. I'm ready to rock and roll.
I am also ready to rock and roll. I am so ready.
You've been saying you've been rock hard all day. So Bryce
Literally
apparently
for hours. You might want to get that checked out, but I'm ready.
It's been less than 4, so it should be okay.
You're not wrong. Oh man! So we did
I
tease.
sit corrected.
We did tease a little bit that Brycey Poo had a little game for us.
I do.
So Bryce, take it away, man. The floor is yours.
So you guys are familiar with the shell game, yeah? It's where
yeah.
You have the cups and the ball. Keep your eye on the ball. Keep your eye on the ball. Which one has the ball? Which one has the ball?
Yep.
Yes.
I present to you a thought baby that I had that I like to call movie shell game. The concept of this game, I'm going to read off 3 movie synopsis, like Netflix description style, when you're picking, hey, which one of these do I want to watch? And it gives you a little blurb. 3 of those. 2 of them are for real movies. One of them I made the fuck up.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. Is when I made the fuck up.
Yeah.
Are the 2 real ones? Are they easy to guess? That they're I mean, like, okay.
It depends.
Wrong question.
It depends.
Hold on. That was the wrong question. That's not what I meant. Do they come across as fucking ridiculous also?
You'll find out.
Are we getting titles too, or just synopsis?
Just synopsises, because titles would make it too easy. Because sometimes these movies are ones you would have heard of,
and no Google searching.
Right.
No Google searching.
Hands.
Yeah,
in the air.
hands in the air, like you just don't care. So I'm gonna rapid fire these 3 like little blurbs, and you guys have to tell me which one is the fake.
Okay.
Oh, am I holding my hands up the whole time?
No, you don't have to hold your hands up the whole time.
I mean, if Jordan's doing it, I'm doing it. Jordan's fucking doing it. I'm fucking doing it.
If you guys are doing it, fuck it. Let's get it done. So,
is this like first to guess?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start reading them out.
Okay.
First movie. Stock market millionaire Chris Thorne and investment lawyer Diane Lightson are headed to Atlantic City when they take the wrong exit off the New Jersey Turnpike. A local cop stops them for speeding in a curious town, where they're brought before 106-year-old Judge Alvin Valkenheiser. But the old man's punishment turns out to be as bizarre as he is.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
That's movie 1.
All right.
Movie 2.
Okay.
Down on his luck, liberal arts graduate Thomas McElroy is desperate to get his big break
While working as a bean boy at his local coffee shop, he overhears of an online reality game where the winner is inducted in a secret society of Hollywood elites. Completing tasks for an online audience, the player must yes and add to the challenge in dangerous and new ways to score the most points. Is this the break Thomas has been looking for, or will he be the one breaking? Movie 2. Now we're on.
Both of those sound so fake.
Movie 3. In this black comedy, Elvis Presley is an elderly resident in an East Texas rest home who switched identities with an impersonator years before his death and missed his chance to switch himself back. When the king teams up with a fellow resident who thinks he's John F. Kennedy, the two old codgers prepare to battle an evil Egyptian entity that's chosen their long-term care facility as its happy hunting grounds.
I'm ready to guess.
So,
I'm ready to guess.
You're ready to guess?
Are you ready to guess, Jordan?
You ready, Jordan?
Yeah, I'm ready to guess.
Hit me with it, boys.
What you think? I think the second one's the fake one.
Yeah, I think I was gonna say the same thing.
You both think the second? All right.
Second
Reasons why. I want to hear the thought process.
Because I think, and this might be cheating a little,
Mhm.
the third one, I'm pretty sure I actually seen something about it somewhere.
Okay, that's fair.
I think, anyway. And I think that at the time, I could be making this up. You know, memory tends to be fake. But I'm pretty sure I heard something about it. And I think that it was so fucking retarded that I was like, what is this?
You're just like, there's no way Bryce would have made this.
Maybe. And then now the first one, the reason I didn't guess the first one is just because I 50-50'd it in my head and chose the second one.
Fair enough. So that's your thoughts, Jordan?
My reasoning was just based off of my own personal watchability scale. The third one sounds so fucking stupid. I would watch it. So
that's Sharknado syndrome.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely. So that's why I kept that one as real. For the first two,
he's like, I want it to be real.
Yeah, I do want it to be real, to be honest with you. If it is, I want the name. In the first one, just sounded so. It sounded like a Dollar Tree indie movie. Like you would go to a Dollar Tree, and you would see some of them have like books for $1, and some of them have movies for $1. That sounds like you would see one that would be in a $1 bin.
Okay, like the gas station $1 bin movie.
Yeah. Now hold on, before we give before you tell us if we're right or not, now that we've given our answers, I just want to comment that I really hope that this wasn't a test.
And that all three of them are real, or all three of them?
No, that you were testing like you're something that you're creating or whatever, and we just like shit all over it.
No. The whole point of this game is to the only thing that I'm going to is trying to make it real enough to where it could be passed off as the real one. I will say,
no, I'm just kidding.
My uncle guesses the third one. As the fake one.
Your uncle guesses the third one. All right, so I'm gonna hit you guys with it. I don't know if it's because you guys know me so well, or if I just didn't write it well enough to make it believable, but the second one is in fact the fake.
Okay.
Nice.
Which means the third one about Elvis Presley and John F. Kennedy, who, by the way, is played by a black actor in the movie. They are. It's a movie called Bubba Hotep, and it's a Bruce Campbell is Elvis Presley in that movie.
Okay.
And it is a cult classic to the max. Like, there are diehard fans of this film because it's so ridiculous. Like,
I'm so excited right now.
I'm gonna
writing it down.
You should. It's Bubba space Ho Tep TEP, and it's a pretty like out there movie. And then the first one is Nothing But Trouble. It's a movie made in 1991. And that movie is batshit insane to just watch.
I was actually going to say that for some reason, and it could just be the way you said it, or maybe the names in it or something, but it came off as 90s sitcom to me.
Oh yeah. And it's another dark comedy. My theme here was to make it like dark comedy as the genre. And each time I do this, I'm going to choose a different genre and pick movies from that genre and then hide one in there. And see if you guys can always sniff out my bullshit,
or if I can sneak one past you. But
it's fucking fun. I like
Nothing But
Yeah, that
Trouble
was good. I like it.
is a movie where the 106-year-old judge basically is mad at them because they blame the lawyer's clients, who are two Brazilian siblings who are just fucking like way out there, for like a bad coal deal. So he has an execution. He basically says, you were speeding in my town. I sentenced you to death.
Oh
And
my
your
God.
execution method is you're going to ride on this roller coaster we have throughout our house called Mr. Bone Splitter. And it's literally like a roller coaster ride that rides into like a wood chipper.
Oh my God.
All right.
Like a giant wood chipper. And at one point, the group Digital Underground has been arrested for speeding in this movie and pleading their case. They get like held on charges, and the judge was going to have them killed, but they do an impromptu rap performance, and the judge loves it so much he lets them go.
What?
Yeah, Digital Underground raps their way out of being executed by a killer roller coaster in a movie directed by Dan Aykroyd, the Ghostbuster himself. He's also the judge whose nose looks like a penis in the film. It's fucking nutty. It's a Chevy Chase.
This movie
film.
sounds great too.
Yeah, it's a Chevy Chase film, so you know it's got the
Jesus,
the high
yeah.
levels of comedy.
Pure comedy.
Complete cheese to the max. I'm sure.
And
Oh
as
yeah, but
far
that's good.
as what I was hoping for the movie that I made is there was a movie that came out called Nerve, and it was basically about people doing hair on YouTube type deal.
Let me now something else that I think I just realized and probably helped me subconsciously that I didn't even realize is my daughter has watched that movie Nerve about 100 times.
I believe it.
And I think that I know that it sounded so close to that, and it wasn't but the character didn't sound right. Yeah. So I was like, so maybe that helped me.
That you guys had just heard of that movie and the basic concept of it in the backs of your mind, but that you didn't know enough about it. So you were like, oh, I think I know about that. And that's why I was trying to write it as closely to that as possible. But I turned it into a little, dark comedy. Basically, it was a secret society of improvers. That's why he had the yes and add to the challenge.
Good job.
Thank you. I was very proud of it. So
no, it was good. I thought
in future I will make more of these for sure.
Please do.
Because I think that was a lot of fun, and I'm rock hard for it.
So before he told us in an actual message just now. No, I'm just kidding. So before we end real quick, I don't know if there's enough time to do it or not. I know that there was one other thing that Bryce really wanted to get to tonight. And Jordan, how long are we going? Do we have another couple minutes for Bryce?
Yeah, absolutely.
Rock on. Okay. Yeah. So he likes to do this thing, and it's fun. So Bryce.
So I talked about this previously, but
also hold on real quick.
Yeah.
We keep cutting him off at the end of episodes. In case anyone's curious as to why we're letting him get this out now, because if we don't, he's gonna cry, and we can't have that.
I will cry.
Legitimately gonna cry.
I'm only joking.
I'm gonna cry. Because this is just too good not to I'll just it'll be over. So I go on Wikipedia races when I'm working because I'll fucking kill myself otherwise. And Wikipedia races, as I've told you guys before, it's when you start on one page and only by clicking on the related links and the blue hyperlinks in the Wikipedia article, you have to get to another page. I stopped in the middle of a Wikipedia race that I was doing because I saw the name Gregor McGregor.
Which is automatically a pretty awesome name, though.
Yeah, it sounds fake, but it's cool enough for you to be intrigued.
Yeah, I saw that, and I'm like, all right. This guy's family was
got me.
You're Gregor McGregor. They pulled me in with that name. So I stopped in the middle of the race because I'm like, I need to find out what the fuck this dude's deal is. And either it's going to be completely worthless, and I'm going to be like, this guy didn't deserve to have that name, or it's going to be the best shit ever, and he totally deserves that name. And the fact that it's made it to the podcast might give you an idea. This is the best shit ever. This is General Gregor McGregor. He was a Scottish soldier, adventurer, and confidence trickster, which is literally just a trickster who just cons people purely from having the balls of steel and confidence that this is just what it is. Like, he tells you this is what it is. You're like, I guess that's what it is. Here's my money.
That's what it is.
Like, it's an entire genre of trickery and rapscallionism that is just based off your confidence. So he attempted to draw British and French investors to Poyas. He's like, hey, I've got all this land in this area called Poyas. Here's the national flag. Here's a flyer I made. Here's like the fucking, like, here's the laws of the land. Make sure you read up on those if you're going to do this, because, you know, you got to follow the laws because this is the country. But we need settlers. We have all this nice land for farming. There's even some gold deposits. There's not a lot of gold, but there's some gold deposits. You might strike out. I don't know. Come buy our land. Come live in the fucking land of Poyas. Poyas is not a real place.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that's not something I've ever heard of before.
It's a fictional Central American territory that he claimed ruled as Cazique. And hundreds invested their savings in the Poyasian government for bonds and land certificates.
Oh my God. So hold on. So he had like whole fake shit going then.
He sewed a flag, faked papers, fucking made a constitution. He made everything to make this look legit. He hand painted places like, this is what Poyas looks like, because photography wasn't a thing. So he's like, here's some paintings, artist renditions of some of the land. And it was all just him doing it. He just painted it himself. And it was so realistic. People bought fucking land just off his word and some paintings they saw, got on a fucking boat, got dropped off in the middle of the jungle. And he was so good at tricking them that even after the boat was leaving, they still believed everything was cool. And they were just like, oh, we must not be near the good part of the land. Maybe they couldn't drop us off there. Let's go into the fucking jungle. Let's
shut up.
And they tried to settle, right?
Oh my God.
What country was this actually in?
I think it was Venezuela, if I recall. Let me double check.
So now, prime example, also, by the way, people that are like, oh, we should get rid of the fucking internet. The internet's nothing but shit. I'll tell you right now that without you get rid of the fucking internet, and this stuff happened.
They would not have been tricked. They would have Googled Poyas and been like, oh, that's not, nothing's pulling up. You're full of shit, buddy.
Yeah.
And what's crazy about this? Only like 30 people survived out of the 250 who emigrated when a rescue ship came to pick them back up, and they still thought everything was legit.
Are you
serious?
They had to be
told, hey, that's not a real country. All those people who died of yellow fever, they died for nothing. Get on the boat. We're going home.
Wait, so how did
I was gonna say how'd the authorities find out?
Eventually, after they realized that somebody had been selling a fuck ton of fake government bonds, and some of the family members of the people who emigrated were like, we don't think this is real. Also, our family's gone, and they're not getting our letters, and no one knows what the fuck we're talking about when we say, can you send a letter to Poyas? What is this? The government gets hold of this, arrests McGregor, and he basically is just like, you got me. They're all in the middle of the fucking jungle. Oops.
Get the fuck out. Oops.
And he fucking...
Oh my God.
He just fucking got away with it.
Are you kidding me?
No way.
Does it say how or what he did to get out of it?
It's not too detailed. I'll look it up a little bit more. But I gotta assume after all this, I'm gonna assume he just fucking put on a fucking beard and fake mustache and just said, I think that guy's legit. Judge, I'm a character witness. turned around, took the beard off, and said, "I don't know where that guy went, but I swear I'm innocent." And they're like, "You're acquitted." They fucking acquitted him, and he attempted lesser POIA schemes in London for the next decade.
Can I just say that this probably could happen today, but not in such a large scale.
Right.
But there are dodos that exist now.
1,000,000%. And what's wonderful about all of this is he moves to Venezuela after, where he's welcomed as a hero because of a war he fought back in the Gap. And when he dies, he gets buried with full military honors in a fucking cathedral.
What?
Like a legit ass cathedral. This guy was basically like the previous one I talked about, the Iron Hand. Yeah. He's like the strength badass of history. This guy's the pure fucking balls badass of history. The fucking rogue who talks his way out of anything.
Or the guy that's like, I swear this is real.
Right? Like he just is like, they're like, hey, did you do this? And he's like, yeah, but like, don't worry about it. And they're like, you know what? This guy, I can't. Yeah. I was so happy after I read this that I wanted to share it with all of you because everyone needs to know about Gregor McGregor and
hold up.
Him being the original fucking prince.
This is incredible.
Did you find more? Did you Google it?
Yeah, I looked up. So apparently, this motherfucker, he does this. He gets arrested, and so I guess they tried him and some people that were in on it.
Yeah,
he got off, people. And one of the other people got convicted.
Get the fuck out of here!
He's like, I'm acquitted. See you, nerds. And I think it was the boat captain who actually got arrested, the one who left the settlers. I think he was the one who got convicted.
I mean, it almost makes sense that he's the one that got convicted in that he's the one that just knowingly drove them and dropped them off
in the middle of a foreign country that they were not legally allowed to be in.
But it was exactly his idea. How does he get off? And the fucking boat.
Yeah, he's the mastermind. He's the one who's paid the boatman. Like,
yeah, he's the guy that had the plan. He's the guy that conned all the
guy
people.
Who walked up to the government.
But hold on, this is a time before there was laws to protect people from that kind of stuff, right? I mean, fraud. There wasn't like a fraud law at the time. Right. I'm sure there was something like it. But it probably wasn't in this. So he says, no. I had this documentation. I have this. This is what I gave them. They chose to pay for it. They chose to go.
Mm-hmm. And what I love about this is after he got arrested and acquitted, he just went to Paris and did it again, but like smaller. He was just like, hey, after all that, my health has taken a turn for the worse. I'm going to go on a vacation. So I'll see you guys later. And they're like, okay. And then he goes to Paris instead and just starts scamming more people.
And I assume he was stupid rich from these scams.
Fucking loaded from these scams. Like,
I'm sure.
Dude was insane. I can't with this shit. Like, I really can't.
Holy shit. Did you know he also conquered Amelia Island?
Yeah, he did all kinds of shit.
What? Please.
What? For those of you who can't tell, everyone's doubled over in laughter right now. And they're away from their mics because they hurt so much. Because he's just that fucking insane.
Okay. Anyway.
How do you do that?
So this guy, you're not wrong. He's amazing.
He's the one who raised the Green Cross of Florida over Amelia Island. By the way, that's the other twist. He's technically a Florida man.
Dun dun dun.
Because he fought in Florida and fucking liberated Florida from Spanish control.
I mean,
he's a Florida man on top of everything.
We can't. Yeah, I'm
so happy.
I think it's amazing. Personally,
the ultimate Florida man. Like he's the one who was just like, and now I shall lay a curse upon this land. all who do insane things shall follow my lineage. And then he just jizzed in the floor.
Jizzed on the floor, and then that was it.
Wendy's got built over it. And it's like, you know how there's the trope, oh, you disturbed an Indian burial ground. Wendy's built on it. Now everyone who goes to that Wendy's goes fucking batshit insane. Throws gators through the fucking drive-through like, hey, you didn't give me my fries!
Oh my god, on that insane shit. We're gonna close it up for the night.
We nailed it.
We definitely fucking nailed it. It was 100% first try, no warm up. So Jordan, go ahead, do me a little bit of a flavor. Whatever flavor you please, but please plug all the holes.
Plug them.
Absolutely. Well, first and foremost, thank everybody for listening and watching this live stream. That was fucking amazing. But you can always find us and track us on Facebook just by searching PB, the letter NJ podcast.
And like Nancy.
And as in Nancy. And of course, if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to check out the high quality audio edited version of this, you can find it anywhere you get your podcasts, iTunes, Google Play, whatever. Our website, pbnjpodcast.podbean.com. Then, of course, if you're listening to that and you want to check out what happens during the show, we have certain visual cues. And, of course, you get to experience the bullshit that happens through our breaks.
Through break time and shit.
All that crazy shit. Go ahead and just go on YouTube and search for PBnJ podcast as well. And you'll get it all there.
Yes, please. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Holes plugged. Boat's no longer sinking. You're the man. But on that, we fucking nailed it. Bye, guys.
Fucking nailed it. That was incredible.
I know.
I want to be Gregor McGregor.
Gregor McGregor.
I mean, he's a shit person, but at the same time,
is
he? Oh yeah,
though?
no, he is. He's that's like super low.
He essentially killed like 200 and something people with his bullshit. They died of like fucking West Nile virus and shit.
At least the West Nile.
I'm not even kidding. That's what killed him.
It might be. You're not wrong.
There's no might. It's confirmed. That's one of the things that killed him.
Really?
A series of fucking yellow fever and West Nile through the mosquitoes in the fucking jungle. That just
That's crazy.
That's insane. Yeah.
So like, he's a dick, but dear God, did he get shit done?
He knew how.
Well, you know what? We're the Gregor McGregors.
Gregor McGregor.
Gregor McGregor.
We're not
Conor
McGregor at all.
I don't think I could do the Conor McGregor walk. That guy has confidence. You know what? Maybe that's where he gets it from. Maybe because he's got some confidence up the wazoo.
Oh, you mean maybe he's an ancestor?
I'm thinking he might be an ancestor because
whoa,
might be something that like down the lineage. We might have cracked the code.
We might have fucking cracked the code. We should look into that.
I want to go to ancestry.com and say, hey, I'm Conor McGregor. I'm just looking into my lineage. Am I related to McGregor? Like, Gregor McGregor, the OG?
The OG McGregor?
Get back to me, ancestry.com. I'm totally Conor McGregor, the fighter.
Yeah, totally the right guy.
I'm the right guy.
Don't they want your DNA?
I mean, I just show up to a match and steal the
I was going to say, yeah.
Like, there's blood everywhere.
Hell,
I could go to the locker room. He probably rubbed one out before. You can't be that confident without, like, just whacking one off right before, right?
I mean, I think, but I also am pretty sure that you're not supposed to come a certain amount of time before fighting.
Really?
Yeah. It has something to do with stamina.
Huh.
Yeah. Promise.
That confident little shit probably did it anyway because he's just like, I don't need the extra stamina. I'll fucking shit this fuck. Let's go.
All right. Well, on that fucking bombshell, we're going to go ahead and kill the YouTube. Guys, thanks for being here. We really appreciate it. We're kicking this out of here now, but see you next week.
See ya.